House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. We left off on Episode 2, hating Kristen Cole. I did not know I could hate Kristen Cole this much. I think I hate Kristen Cole more than I do Laris, and that says a lot because I despise Laris. But Kristen Cole has another level of hate. I'm trying to be better, to not curse as much. However, it's a fuck you to Kristen Cole. Krusty. Every scene he enters, every scene he's in, it's a fuck you. So just throwing that out there. So I think we're going to start diving into the battle plans. I think Aegon is now out for blood. He's thirsty for blood. So I think this episode, my prediction for this episode is that they are more than likely going to try to remove the blockade. I'm excited to see what they cover in this one. So last episode, Otto was spitting pure facts. I was actually on Otto's side last episode, um, which is crazy because I'm not usually on Otto's side. I'm having a hard time with Alicent. I want to punch Alicent in the face. On one hand, I was okay. Alicent, she's human. She's going through some stuff, but I'm having a hard time with her in regards to how she still slept with Dirty Cole, even though her son was crying. So I think last episode kind of basically just drove home the fact that Alicent is a terrible mother. We saw, even to compare her to Rhaenyra, we saw Rhaenyra comfort Jace in regards to Luke's death, but we see Alicent on the other hand couldn't even comfort Aegon when his son died. So, and we saw as well Aemond has mommy issues with him and the prostitute. So we saw that much as well. So in every way, Alicent is basically just feeling as a mother. With that being said, let's just jump right into episode 3 because I'm intrigued to see what happens at this point.
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
I thought that was a female.
Put the boundary stones back.
We didn't move them.
How did they move themselves then? Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass.
Your false Queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Oh,
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he?
okay, so this is
Well
the
then.
Brackens and
Let me tell you,
Wood Blackwood.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight. You're both craven, little gods! You wouldn't dare.
I'm sorry. What? What the fuck just happened in this transition just now? Oh my gosh, the horse.
Here's the basest of
Oh, I
villains.
appreciate that they're
son is
burying
the grave of
both
his
of them.
brother.
This is why I love
Cannot fault
Rhaenyra,
him for
man.
keeping his oath.
What of those who sent him?
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this. Hotter blood has prevailed, I think. Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. That is easy enough. They usurped my throne. That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded?
No, it was when
Or
Luke
when
died.
Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemon's eye?
These are good points
We
by
did another point where
Rhaenys.
none of it will matter. When the desire to kill and burn takes hold and reason is forgotten. There may be another way. Alicent Hightower.
Alicent has no power.
When last we met, Alicent said I would make a fine queen. You've seen what has happened since then.
She came to me in the hours after your Lord Father's death. She knows war is coming, and that it'll be savage beyond all compare. There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
Hmm.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons. Not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
She permitted it.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Ooh, that's a fair point. Fuck you.
You're well, Lord Hand. Only they'll be waiting.
Does he not have clothes? Why is he in his armor still? Fucking shithead.
You've appointed new knights to the Kingsguard, Your Grace.
To replace those we lost.
The last one needlessly, some might say.
Sir Alaric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to
Fuck
us.
you.
As now it surely will.
As now, it already has. House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender. Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
Both sides took heavy losses, Your Grace. I'm not entirely certain we can declare this a victory.
The question is, what are we going to do about it? Do you have any better suggestions, Lord Jasper?
Your Lord Uncle Ormond marches from Oldtown at the head of a great host, Your Grace. And your brother Darren's dragon nears fighting age. Call on them to suppress the Riverlands.
Alas, they are months away. My lord brother Jason is raising a great army at Castle Rock.
They're
This council
already
must
falling
rediscover the
apart
discipline it lately
without
had if it's to
Otto.
be of any use.
The Riverlands are the key to the war. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands. I will ride out with those I can muster here. Men I know, men I've trained.
You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
Speed is my ally. I will turn the Crown land houses who declared for Rhaenyra to our cause. We will add their numbers to our own and then turn west, where I will enlist the Brackens, subdue the Riverlands, and take Harrenhal. What say you, my king?
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar?
Vhagar will remain here to defend the city.
I'll come too with Sunfire.
Aegon.
Your Grace.
You'll lead a dragon.
My
These
plan is
two
not to draw
idiots.
attention.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Okay, so Daemon is going to also be in Harrenhal. I'm interested to see what happens here. Speaking of Daemon, is this Daemon? Who is this? Oh, she stayed? Oh, she did warn
I was
her.
told you turned back from your ship to bring warning.
I was not believed at first.
You saved my life.
What is the life of a queen worth these days?
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it. I'm not often surprised.
That's
One
because
turn for
Rhaenyra
another
is
then.
awesome.
I know the workings of the Red Keep and the movements of those who serve there.
She
That is
does.
worth more
You
than
should
gold
make her
to
an
you.
ally.
And what is my worth to you?
I would punish the High Towers for what they have done. To me. To those who served me. But more than that, I know the struggles of the small folk of King's Landing. They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful.
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon. He's grown restless of late.
So it was Sea
I
Smoke.
cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Aegon and Viserys will accompany him until a place of greater safety can be found.
Tyraxes is but a hatchling. And Stormcloud...
I want you to go with them. The Red Keep is in disarray. They have sent one assassin in the night, and their dragons are ever a short flight away. You must take the little ones further. To Pentos, I think.
When my mother died.
It is safer than anywhere in Westeros. Write to Prince Reggio. If he will have you, then go to him. I'm sorry to put this upon you. It breaks my heart to send my boys away, not knowing when I will see them again. But you have seen what may befall them here. Rhaena, I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. Teach them, train them, guard them as a dragon guards her eggs.
And my sister?
I need Bailey here.
Because she has a dragon.
Oh. God damn it, man. I feel bad for Rhaenyra. Oh, God. That's my boy. Isn't Harrenhal where, Breakbones. What's his name? I don't remember. Strong. Isn't that where they live? Where they died? Isn't that where they said it's cursed? When he was approaching, someone called out dragon. So that means there are people here. But the place looks disheveled, it looks in disarray. Oh, so it's just a few of them.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
So they were just there waiting.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name. I swear this by the old gods and the new. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas. No red currant.
So they were just waiting to be claimed. That's it. And who is she? And why is Daemon looking at her like that? Are they? Is
Larys
something going to
Clubfoot
happen?
is no lord of mine. He's a scourge upon this castle and this family. Do you not think it strange that his father,
Right.
my nephew, Lord
Exactly.
Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place? It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. Even in summer, we struggle to light the hearths. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
Forgive me,
At least you guys are smart.
I'd only assumed that as consort...
And we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Indeed.
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms. Or perhaps that has escaped your attention.
Well, it is also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair, since your forebear incinerated much of it with his dragon.
Well, that is precisely why we must bring it into a state of repair.
Even if we possess the coin, my prince. Your Grace. To what possible end?
There are 40,000 swords in the Riverlands, the largest undeclared host in the realm. Only Harrenhal is of a size enough to garrison them.
You should know that a substantial number of those swords have now declared and are presently at war. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
Oh, well. The answer to that is lost in time.
I have faith in Daemon. He's going to get it done.
Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds.
There's
round
one
these
thing we know about Daemon. He may be...
Might I ask, Your Grace, if you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
I'm sorry, I just had a
The
trailer.
throne?
If there's one thing we know about Daemon, it's that he is very determined.
It's a big chair made of swords.
Oh gosh.
Lord Commander, your host is mustered and ready to march.
What haircut is that? Fuck you, by the way. What haircut is that?
I'm glad we're together, even briefly. So, Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower? Arrived last night from Eltown.
Sir Kristen. Mayhaps, I should say. My Lord Hand.
Sir Gawain, welcome to King's Landing.
How exhilarating to arrive at court after 3 long months on the road to find my Lord Father, who served 3 kings faithfully, unseated as Hand of the King. And by a man from such modest beginnings. What a giddying ascent the gods have bestowed on him.
I like Gawain already
has
because he
volunteered to
don't fuck
accompany
with
you to battle.
Kristen. So fuck you, Kristen. Who
We have a
gave
full
him this
complement, Your
haircut?
Then you should have a fuller one.
They did good. They did good.
The march will be hard, sir.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen. Sister.
May the Seven guide you. Good night. And lead you not into shadow and death.
Lead him into death.
I thank your Grace for her prayers. Your Grace.
Fuck you. They're still hanging there. Oh shit.
They have penetrated our castle walls, and now the Riverlands are aflame after the Battle of the Burning Mill. How fares Prince Daemon with our army?
There has been no word from Prince Daemon, Your Grace.
Then we must press what advantage we do have.
And what is that?
Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause. And burn those who resist.
No. If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon. The Greens will make the same calculation.
The value of a sword is not within its scabbard.
We will secure victory with armies, not with dragons alone. The Greens understand that. The Vale and the North will send men. We must give Daemon time.
Prince Daemon is abroad, and Aegon's factions are enraged at the death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe, while we remain here as a source of distraction for the enemy.
No.
You propose to conduct the war in my absence?
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason. You are fortunate you took it no further.
Excuse you? Excuse y'all. Get...
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator. A prudent ruler, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other. Even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Ooh. I love these two, man.
I bade farewell to Rhaena before I returned.
I wish her well. I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey. A boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea, and yet somehow...
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods if Rhaena were named heir to Driftmark.
Yeah, but Luke didn't know anything about...
Rhaena, Lord of the Tides. The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
There is Rhaena or there is Joffrey. Both soon to be far from the creak of ships and the ocean's roar.
Then we must hope to see our way forward in time.
And if there is no time, we are at war, Corlys. If something were to befall you,
Then it is well that I am a good sailor.
She's still advocating for Rhaena to get it. And I'd understand Rhaena is Valarian.
Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow. It is for you to remind Lady Jane of her pledge and persuade her of the urgency of our need.
Go safely, sister. I will be safe enough. Far away from any danger with only babes to nurse me. You do a great service. And may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way. Do not coddle me, Baela. Grant me at least that dignity. I meant no insult. We each do what we can. And here, I think, is some consolation.
Tyraxes and Stormcloud are young and vulnerable. These eggs are even more fragile. But should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Your Grace.
Aww. Rhaenyra does love her children, man. Aww. I just love Helena, man.
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. But I ought not to, I think.
People die all the
No,
time.
you should feel sad.
Especially babes. They're so little, so they're taken so easily.
Sadness is a condition of motherhood.
There's naught to be gained from it. That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
She is so considerate.
I forgive you.
What?
Of course you would, because you're a sweetheart.
I said that I forgive you.
Suits you, Your Grace.
Valyrian steel. Worth more than a castle.
A sight to stir the passions. Aegon the Conqueror reborn.
Just get on with it. I was given the Conqueror's name and his crown, so I shall wear his armor
You're
to
a
war.
pretender.
I
You're
fight
a
to meet Sir
wannabe. That's why you're trying so hard
Small
to
imposition
be
before you
like the
depart then, Your
Conqueror.
Grace. There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such is that Your Grace sends his forces to battle, and in his courage and wisdom flies with them.
As much as I hate Laris and I think he's shit,
Another is that his Grace
he
was outwitted
is way
by his
better
councillors and
at
persuaded
being
to fly to
cunning
war with Sir
than
Criston, so the Queen Alyson
Krusty
may
is.
reign in his absence, with Prince Aemond at her side. Absurd, of course.
Lord Laris, my father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. And yet, I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talent.
Master of he's finally getting what he wants. He's finally getting
You honor me,
recognition.
Your Grace.
Shall we escort you to the Dragon Pit, Your Grace?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Yeah, it does seem wise on reflection.
Are these his friends?
He's never fucked a woman.
But you're sworn to chastity now.
They're laughing because you're
Of course, Your Grace.
no one takes you serious, you prick.
Yes, Your Grace.
We saw that man last episode with the rat catchers.
Turns out it was her sister.
Is that the maid
sense of
that
fun,
Aegon raped?
You man of Dawn? Dawnish, are you?
Yes, I am. The part of Westeros my house never settled. Although it said even Dawn mourned the passing of my grandsire. Is that so? Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys.
I'm the son of Balon the Brave.
Bastard brother to Prince Daemon.
And the late King Viserys. Uncle to the one true queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen. The blood of the dragon runs through these veins, and yes, men would take my head for it.
Why is your hair not white? Or is
A
it
dragon's
dirty?
seed must watch his own neck when he has no white cloaked guardsman.
I don't put
to do it
anything
for
past these Targaryens, honestly.
You do not look very much like King Viserys. Or Prince Daemon.
How do you know what they look like?
He speaks truth right enough. Look, you can tell. By his hair.
Yeah, because I'm their half-brother, you fuckwits.
all right.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon.
Ooh, he said that too loud.
He's to have a nephew.
So are they his friends or are they knights? 'Cause He's making his idiot friends nice. Aegon is an idiot. So he's going to see the maid because I just saw her.
No. She's worth 3 times the price. Gods be good. That's you. Her name is Sylvie or Chelsea or something like
He's
that.
such a dick. Aemon?
Aemon the Fierce! You have come so far, and yet you still lie with your very first. Did you fuck her like a hound?
Aegon is such a little shit. And this is what I'm
very much
confused about.
occupied.
People say that Jace and Luke bullied Aemon. So he is right he's rightfully angry. But his brother was bullying him from he was young. His brother was the eldest there and he was bullying him. But yet there's no hate or heat towards him because they're on the same side. People are so full of shit, man. Even now he still bullies him and he's still loyal to him.
Sir Gawain, our company
Fuck
has
you,
come
by
back
the
yonder.
way.
On the cold, hard ground. I assure you, my nephew will not begrudge me a night of comfort. First light.
Is that Damon?
Or if their wine is good, perhaps a little after first light.
We're exposed.
What?
Is that Damon? Yes, Damon. Fuck them up. Oh no, it's Bella. Bella, be careful. Moon Dancer is unique looking, man. Moon Dancer is neat looking. Moon Dancer is beautiful. I'm sorry she didn't catch them.
We must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight. And no fucking inns.
Sir Criston Cole. With some half-dozen other knights, I'm sure of it. Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
The Ravens confirm it, Your Grace. Lord Farringer's reported a larger force moving northeast towards Rosby.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace, we commend the Lady Bela for her sharp eyes.
Loose the dragons, root Cole out and burn him.
I have heard your arguments. And will consider them.
Who is that white-haired person?
Always coming and going, aren't you? And I have to clean up afterwards.
Holy shit. Is he being haunted? Harrenhal is cursed. Is she going to be your mistress? Why does she look so creepy?
You will die in this place.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Would you take her hostage? Or kill her outright?
I would speak with her, myself.
Killing her would be easier.
I must see her. Face to face.
That's too risky.
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her. There is one place Alicent goes. Outside the castle walls. Where you may yet find her alone.
I don't even know why Rhaenyra is trying to talk to Alicent. I understand that she's trying to avoid war, but still. Oh, that's Sir Laurent. I didn't even realize it. I don't know why Alicent keeps on coming here, because she's not... She's... Repenting does not work for her. You have too much sin. Everyone sins, but Alicent is a bitch.
No, no. What? I must speak with you.
There are no terms now. You have no army. Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime I could never have imagined you.
The trespass was not mine. Oh, think what you will. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance. Have you now stooped so low that you will countenance the suffering
Rhaenyra, this
and
is
death
not
of
a good
thousands
decision.
in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. And so your father has proclaimed to the realm. I saw the king that night. Mere hours before I left him, he had affirmed my right to the throne. A right he upheld steadfastly. Every
Why
day of
would
his
he
life after
change
my
his
mother
mind
died.
at the last minute?
My father loved me, Alicent. And I believe he loved you, too. Did you betray him at the very last? When was your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. He changed his mind.
I can't... Rhaenyra, you don't believe this, right?
In the memory of my mother. I have been at times unkind, but never untrue.
What did he say at the end?
Tell her what he said.
He was weary. It was hard at times to understand. But he spoke Aegon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What?
I desire peace as you do, but to possess...
Did my father use those words? The prince that was promised? Did he?
Yes, he did.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire?
No, he did not. She knows nothing of the Song of Ice and Fire.
It's a story he once told. About Aegon the Conqueror.
The Conqueror.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
Please. You can prevent this, Alicent. A terrible war is looming.
Well, no, she does
And
not
even victory may
have
be so
the
blessed to
the leniency.
Don't let your pride blind you.
You don't have the leniency of Oblivion, no. You now know. She told you.
My father
She
has gone from
told
court.
you.
God is on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is?
She told you that it's not your Aegon.
It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alicent.
That's where they end it? The hell? What the hell? Alicent no does not have the leniency. No one can defend her and say she thought that he meant her Aegon, because Rhaenyra just said it was not your Aegon. She even told her where this story came from, and she knew he did not tell her that story. So she knew there was a mistake. You could see it in her eyes, and she still did not want to relinquish. I'm kind of glad that that scene happened, but I don't know why Rhaenyra decided to go speak to her. Anyways, we got introduced to a new dragon, Moon Dancer. I thought Moon Dancer was beautiful. She was very unique looking. I think I'm going to put Moon Dancer in my top list of dragons that I like. And yeah, I touched on the bullying thing with Aegon before, and how people made it seem as though Luke and Jace were the brains behind the whole bullying thing for Aegon, when it was Aemond, when it was really Aegon that was the brain behind it, and no one batted an eye simply because he's also House Green. I think that's a little bit delusional on the Team Green side. But that's just my opinion though. I can't wait for Damon to take Harrenhal. I know he will. If there's one thing about Damon, it's that he is very determined once he sets his mind to something. We saw it with the in what was it, the third episode of season 1. So yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.